Welcome to the first episode of my podcast, everyone. The Untold with Ozzy. I'm your host, Ozzy. Okay, so should I look in the camera or should I look at you?
Which one you feel good at?
Okay. I'm quite stressed.
Look at the camera.
Okay, I'll just look at the camera. What's that? I think most people think that I am an extrovert and I'm full of energy and I just want to, really be outspoken and chit chat and whatever in social groups.
Is that true?
No, I pretend actually. Yeah, I think I'm actually an introvert, if I'm not lying. I think I'm an introvert. And I do like to keep to myself a little, and I like my own little space, but I have been thinking, I have been thinking that I have this deep desire that I want to be outspoken. Like I want to come out of my comfort zone, and I do want to be inspiring. So that has been like the main drive and the main reason why I wanted to start my own podcast channel. Here I am talking to you guys. Yeah. And
Look at the camera.
I'm trying. But no, I have been.
Look at the camera.
Well, I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I can't look at the camera the entire time. No, there was two things that I wanted to talk about, but before I get there, it's my little cheat sheet of what I wanted to talk about. Before I get there, I wanted to say that, okay, I did ask a couple of my friends, a couple of close friends to come for my first episode so I can record with them. But somehow they were all busy this week. Adult life and school and work, and yeah, so they could not make it, and eventually I had to do this by myself. But I do have my behind the scene staff and crew helping me out, which is kind of comforting. So the two things I really wanted to talk about.
Who are those friends?
I'm not mentioning them. They can be brave enough to come down here and like comment about this and say why they did not show up. Anyways. The two things I wanted to talk about, one of them was the reason I don't have an intro music yet. You'll probably hear it later when it's posted, but yeah, I don't have an intro music yet. And the other one, I wanted to talk about the horrible, horrible snow disaster in Vancouver right now that's happening. Hence, I am wearing this like giant knitted jacket right now, or sweater, sorry. Yeah.
Look at the camera.
What do I talk about now? Where do I go? Let me drink my tea. Honestly, don't know. I haven't been outside, but the inside of the house is actually still a little cold. I don't think our heaters have been designed for a negative 14 degrees, which we never get here in Vancouver.
I'm sitting here with a t-shirt.
You don't count. Normal people are very cold, like me here.
So how cold is this temperature-wise?
I don't have my phone, but the last time I checked, it was negative 14.
This is your phone.
You're recording with it.
Oh, yeah.
You're recording with it. Yeah, you can pull it up here. Just take a screenshot and pull it up somewhere.
Right now,
around my head.
10. No, it's loading.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this morning, I think it was 8:30 or 8:45 when I was waking up. It was negative
16.
Was it 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw negative 14, but yeah, it's been very cold. Vancouver is not designed for that kind of weather. People are not trained, have never been trained for that kind of weather, so it's like been chaotic. Yesterday, somebody decided that we should go on a snow adventure. as soon as it started to snow, because they love the snow, unlike other people like me. Okay, I like it a little.
That's snow venture.
Yeah, snow venture. Good one. Snow venture. So we went, literally geared up, found our, heavy duty jackets, and I literally put on a what do you call it? Headbands, like a very thick headbands, hats, scarves, long sleeves, turtleneck, two pair of socks, like, yeah, very heavy duty stuff. And then, yeah, so we went outside. It was like snowing really heavy. Okay, so wait, no, let me backtrack a little, because I went outside at 2:30 p.m. yesterday, right? I went out to throw out the trash. It was sunny. The sky was so beautiful, clear. Nothing was happening. It was like very quiet. And then I come back upstairs. It's 2:45. It's 2:45, and I look outside, and it's snowing like crazy. Yeah, okay, moving forward. So yeah, we went outside, and then it was just like, it was snowing really bad, and then we started this like tracker.
Look at the camera.
I really have to get used to that.
Yeah.
This foot tracker thing, and then I don't know.
Look at the camera.
All right, I'm gonna try to focus on the camera. Okay. I'm focusing on you guys. Yeah, I'm looking at you, making eye contact. Okay. Yeah. I did it again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm new to this. Okay. Forgive me. Anyways, yeah. So we went outside, and it was like, I don't know. It was really cool. I think it was -16 at that point. Was it?
It was -16, 17. Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool.
snowing.
And it was snowing, actively snowing, really bad, and it was windy. So, we were like, it's okay, it's fine. We're, being adventurous and exploring. And we went for a walk, like, well, you don't. We passed by everything. There was there was traffic. There were so many people at the bus stops, especially kids, because it was almost around 3-ish, and everybody was off school. But all the buses were full. Like, the bus would come by the bus stop, and it already says full. So people are, like, throwing themselves into the bus from the back door after whoever got out, which was really sad, because in high school I had the same experience. And, yeah, people literally shoving you back out. They're like, sorry, it's just no more space here. Yeah, that was not great. A little bit of a trauma at that point. Yeah, we're like, okay, that's fine. We went further. People were driving like really cautiously, but then there were people who like kept honking, and I'm like, okay, that's just stressful. Like, if I was the car ahead and I heard that honk, I'd be so stressed out. I put my foot on the gas pedal instead of yeah, no. It was very stressful, I'm pretty sure, for so many people yesterday. And then we wanted to go to Burnaby. Was it Burnaby Lake?
Burnaby Lake.
Burnaby Mountain Lake
Yeah, the
Park?
next to the Burnaby Lake.
Like Burnaby Lake Park, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, so we were on our way on a downhill, and then there was this truck trying to get up. That was really bad. I should have filmed it. Anyways. But this truck was trying really hard to get up, but it was skidding, and there were people like behind the truck trying to push it up, and it was just like not working, and everyone just kept like slipping and falling, and I think the guy just gave up, just like parked somewhere and just left the truck there and went home, I guess. Walked home, I don't know.
They tried to haul.
Yeah, I didn't. But other people died. I was like, I'm gonna die there. Sorry, I did not want to die. I watched and I prayed. Yeah, I prayed. Anyway, so we came down the hill, and then we finally got to the we didn't get to the camera. We got to the lake. So we got to the lake, and I think like from far away we could really see like a bunch of cars like really close to each other. And there were people running around and like having these like orange cones, trying to put them somewhere. It was almost like actually a red bucket. Putting red buckets somewhere, people were like trying to turn around and, you know, just like not going towards the way that we were going to. And we got closer. I think somebody crashed into a car that was parked and then pushed it back, and that car crashed into another car. And that car crashed into another one, which was a BC Hydro truck.
Yeah, and another car went to the curb. Yeah,
And another one just went into a curb somehow, and people seemed just too relaxed for that. Like, the drivers were laughing, and they just seemed too relaxed for what was happening. Yeah, I don't think any one of them had winter tires. I heard somebody saying that they were just trying to get home, but then they couldn't control the car, and they were trying to stop, but then the car skidded even more, and they just crashed into somebody else. So it was like a very tragic scene to witness, but people were laughing, finding it really funny. But I guess that's what you can do, right? Like at that point, that's all you can do at that point. Yeah, let me have some of my tea.
Yeah, have some of your tea. Talk about your friends who didn't come to the podcast.
It's okay. They'll hear about it later. They'll get a earful.
Did you talk about the music, the intro music already?
No. I was gonna finish this first though.
Oh, it's not finished yet?
No,
Okay,
because
just
we
go ahead.
went like 10 minutes later. We got to another part of the park, and well, it's just the road beside the park, right? And there were like 5 other cars that crashed into each other. There was like a snow removing machine. I don't know what they call them, but it was like one of those cars that just shoves the snow away from the street. That car was trying to make a way for itself to, like, you know, remove the snow, but obviously there was a car crash, so that wasn't happening. And then we tried to let people know that there's like a huge ass traffic, but
They were all waiting there.
I think it was probably half an hour, 40 minutes that they've been just waiting, and no one's questioning what is happening ahead. Like, what am I waiting here? Maybe I should turn around, find a different path. Or if that's my house, maybe I should just go home later. I don't know. Anyways, we finally got tired after like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. After 2 hours, we got tired. We stopped at like Subway, just had some food, but this is a mistake I think we made, because we said we're tired, let's just make a pit stop. We have some food. Not thinking that when you have food, all the freaking blood from all your extremities goes into your stomach.
That was okay for me.
It was not okay for me, obviously. I was shivering, and after I had food, I was shivering so hard. It was just too cold. It felt like, I don't know, I just ate an icicle or something. Just too cold. And then we had to like basically run. So we geared up, and then we ran outside Subway, and then I was just like running, trying to get to an Evo, because we booked one, and then I think it took us like 20 minutes to get to the Evo, but I was like running and trying to get there. It was so
Is it the advertisement of your podcast, Evo?
Yes, Evo.
Contract with them.
Please call me. You know, I have been a big, user of your cars for the past 5 years. So
They gave you bonus something for this.
$5.
$5.
Yes. Please call me later, Evo. Yeah. Anyways, we finally got home, but like as soon as we got home, it was just too cold. Like everyone was trying to like come beside the heater and trying to get warm. It was overall, I think it was a very interesting experience. One that I will never do again. At least not this week anymore. But I feel like somebody will try to, push us out the door again to go into the snow. But yeah, no, the other thing I wanted to talk about was my intro music.
Yeah, talk about that. What's with your intro music?
I don't have one. I don't have one yet. It's just really hard to come up with an intro music, like something catchy. but mysterious, because obviously it's called the Untold, and I'm telling you the stories that I haven't told
Why
anyone.
is it called Untold?
Well, I think there's so many people around us, our friends, family members, like relatives, like even further social groups in our, like, I guess in our overall social groups, that, they have so many stories, or
Look at the camera.
stop interrupting me. They have so many stories that they've never really shared with anybody, and it could just be a lived experience. It could be something traumatic or something painful or even something really happy, or it's just something relatable. Like, there's so many things that people can be talking about on a podcast that you might just like listen to and be like, okay, at least I'm not the only person who's gone through this or has experienced this. I just feel like it's kind of nice to know, like, have a
What
platform.
if they don't have any story?
That's okay. It's just like, that's what I'm trying to say. It can just be a lived experience, or like talk about their hobbies or interests, and that can inspire somebody, or it can motivate somebody to,
Do you
like,
think your story has inspired anyone today?
yes, buy winter tires. That is my inspiration to you. Don't go out there if you don't have winter tire. Yes, or walk with more gears, more jackets, but don't eat in the middle of your walk either. But yeah, see, that's my inspiration for the day. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so I'm just hoping that I can create like a platform or like an environment where people are able to talk about I don't know, some sort of an experience or whatever, and a hobby that they've never talked about, and we can just kind of discuss it and learn something from it, or just listen to it.
It's 17 minutes now.
Oh my god, I talk for that long.
Yeah, you talk for that long.
Yeah, so if anybody has an interesting intro music, they want to make my intro music,
But they want to help you.
or they want to come on my show, talk about their untold stories or whatever they want to talk about, because it's kind of like open-ended right now, and I'm just trying to like create that platform for individuals to like, feel comfortable and come and talk. So if you're one of them, DM me, and let's have a talk.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.